we have a charge to look out for public interest here at HUD, and we have a charge to enforce the Fair Housing Act. And so as long as discrimination is still happening, we have a responsibility to fight that and to bring relief to American people. And that relief comes in two ways. One's an injunction that prevents them from continuing to do housing discrimination through their platform, and the other is by monetary rewards. Our investigation was started after we announced the investigation, the secretarial initiated complaint in August of last year. This has been a long-term process, and we've come to the point where the discrimination is still occurring and American people need relief. The goal of this is to bring an end to the use of discriminatory practices. And unless and until HUD can verify that there's an end to the discriminatory practices, we still have a responsibility to the American people. We always hope to come to a voluntary agreement, but at a certain point, if it's not reached, the American people deserve to have their government fulfill its duty, which is to end discrimination in housing opportunities. And so enough was enough, and it was time for us to come to the table and bring this charge forward. Well, the government needs to be able to verify that they aren't discriminating on their platforms. We work with traditional lenders, bankers, other companies all the time to verify that they aren't participating in discriminatory behavior. And that's all we're saying. We want to be able to do the same thing with Facebook here.
Discrimination based on race in housing should have been a thing of the past decades ago, and this kind of abhorrent behavior ought to be prosecuted vigorously and stiff penalties imposed. So I strongly support the enforcement of this law rigorously and vigorously to prevent this really repugnant criminal activity. It may be charged civilly or criminally, but it should be charged. Tech companies should never be above the law. They have been treated much more leniently. They've been given a pass in many respects. That time is over. In many areas, they have really received much more lenient treatment, been in a favored category, given a pass, no more.